Now, since I've been talking a lot about air defense and things of this kind, I'm going to briefly, very briefly, touch on the air crash in Kazakhstan. The Kazakh president has just given warning that we should all wait for the results of the investigation. He says all sorts of stories and rumors are flying around. A lot of this is misinformation and should not be taken seriously. We need to wait for the final explanations and results. I think that is the wisest and most proper thing to do. Now, I know an awful lot of people are speculating, and when I say speculating, British and American governments have been openly speculating that these missiles that this aircraft was damaged, was basically shot down by Russian air defenses as it was flying towards the Chechen capital, the airport at Grozny. I am sure. I think that this is a plausible explanation. If I was to guess, I would say that it is the most likely one. But let's please wait to get the final report, and then we can draw more clear conclusions from this. What I will say about this, the other thing I will say about this is that the report, the claims that we are having are all based on photographs and all kinds of things of that kind, of parts of the airframe. By now, I've become so cynical about photographs that I'm not prepared to jump to conclusions. If this aircraft was damaged in that kind of way, if that was the reason that the aircraft crashed, well, so be it. The Russians shot it down, and they must take responsibility for the fact. But let's wait and see. I would quickly add that if, as I suspect many people expect, we get a completely untransparent, opaque report which doesn't provide a real explanation of the crash, which is, in other words, a cover-up, I, for one, have little doubt that I will be able to see that for myself, that I'll have little difficulty distinguishing and establishing that. I've read many reports, post-accident reports in my time. I can always tell when somebody is being evasive and is trying to conceal